Look, before we get into the content, it's really important that you guys hit that subscribe button. We're out here every single day working for y'all, trying to hit y'all with the best content. And what motivates us to keep going is people like you. So hit the subscribe button, join the conversation, join the Deuce Gang.
What he said.
Now, Fat Joe, the Don Cartagena, if you let him tell the story, he really came from the streets. And that might be as true as the sky is blue on a summer day.
Okay, Grandpa. Thank you for that.
But Cuban Link says Fat Joe broke the Cuban Link. Yeah. Cuban Link says Fat Joe broke one of the main rules of the streets, which is you don't snitch. So according to Cuban Link, Fat Joe exposed on snitching charges. Now, Cuban Link wrote, "Big shout out to Star for reporting the truth and keeping it 100% across the board." Now,
of course, Star's involved. Of course, Star's involved.
Jesus. Now, you might not understand why I couldn't get along with that animal, but I guess let's wait for the authenticity of this here paperwork. But like I said, I'm just gonna sit back and watch the pale beluga whale get brought into shore by the rest of the fishermen. Now, according to the alleged proof, it's actual paperwork, but it could be fake, so alleged. According to the alleged paperwork, Fat Joe admitted to his crack-selling crimes, while also providing them with information on other gang members and their murders. Now, Fat Joe responded and said, when the hate don't work, they start telling lies. Now, here's the thing. Look, if we believe, right? If we believe that Fat Joe did all the stuff that he did, right?
Okay, like in his songs, what he says he does.
Yeah, selling crack.
Okay. Right.
If we believe Jay-Z did all the things that he did,
right.
Of course, there's a statute of limitation. Of course there is. There is, right? So certain shit you could talk about after. But what I'm saying though, because the reason why people don't want to go on the streets is because you either die or go to jail. Now, Jay-Z, Fat Joe, and countless others, Jeezy, whoever you want to name, are they really that less than 1% that made it out? They didn't die or go to jail?
Yeah.
And if they are, hold on, no. If they are, and we know the percentage is so small, do you think that does lend some credence to the possibility of snitching?
Because I forgot what the first question was because
funny guy.
Because the second question was really
well, I mean, it's the same thing, right? Like
no. Listen, it's extremely rare, first of all, to be in that lifestyle and make it out. Because let me use Lil Baby as an example. Like because that's not a more well-known, but that's a well-known story that, well, it is for some people, that Thug actually had to pay Lil Baby to come out the streets because Lil Baby was so addicted to that life of because the money was coming in for sure, right? He has people to take care of that. Like, it was hard to get him in the booth for something that was just potential. When you're making money in and it's coming in and, you're used to this lifestyle and you got people that you're helping out, that I might have to wait or I might have to change up something of the routine is what scares people. That's why they call it the trap. It scares people. You know what I mean? So when they make it out, that's extremely rare.
So if you're Lil Baby, and I'm not putting this on him, I'm not saying this is what he did, but you switched it from Fat Joe to Lil Baby. I get why. More relevant rapper, the story is newer. So if you're a Lil Baby, right, and your music is taking off, you're the shit, you get pulled over by the feds. Mm-hmm. Bro, we got you. You're done. You have a decision to make. Your music career is blossoming. You're going to make more money than you ever made in the drug game. Legally. Feds come to you now. You're going away forever. We got you. But let's say you give us a couple of names. We pretend this thing never happened.
Right.
So what I'm trying to say is when you
those situations depend on the people.
But when you
Those
say,
situations don't breathe.
but when you say it's so rare to be in the street life and not end up in jail or in a casket. We got tons of rappers out here that were allegedly in the street life. So were they just that good where they could make that transition? They just never got caught? Or if they did get, you understand what I'm saying?
Yo, it's it's crazy. It's literally as simple as this. Some people have the ability, even though they're in that street life, to see bigger, to want bigger, to really, really want bigger for themselves, and to understand the process that it takes. All the people that you see that made it out were stuck in that trap and realized at some point that if they made this move, it had the potential to do it, and they took the chance on it. That's all it is. It's them taking the chance on it, or somebody taking the chance on them. That's the only way this shit is gonna happen. Because if you don't believe in it, if you don't believe in yourself, if somebody doesn't believe in you, or if you don't have something to push, you just gonna stay right where you is, man. That's just the reality of it.
Well, viewing public, I'm not for 2 seconds sitting here and suggesting that Fat Joe is a snitch, nor am I suggesting that Lil Baby is a snitch. I'm just trying to figure this out, right? Again, not a street dude, never been put in that situation before. I'd love to be put in that situation. My music take off, the podcast take off. Give me a hard question like that. Am I blowing up? Am I blowing up? You understand what I'm saying? So I've never been put in that situation, but I think it's a fair question to ask. There's a lot of street rappers out here. Some of them still claim to be active. How does that work? How are you a celebrity and you're still active in the streets? How?
I have no comment for that because I'm not. There's no way to answer that at all without saying something horrible. Not a chance. But
the only way
in light of the overall topic
is that they're lying.
In light of the overall topic, as far as like snitching and choosing or whatever it is, shout out to Bobby Shmurda and Rowdy Rebel. That's where I stand on that.
Well, let's talk about some other niggas in jail.
Wow. Yo, thanks for watching that video, making it all the way to the end. You made it this far, you have to like. Please subscribe and comment on the video as well. Join the conversation.
Absolutely. We finally hit our goal of 500 subscribers. Yes, we are trying to get to 1,000. And we can only do that with your help. You can start by watching that next video. You see that tiny little icon? Click on that icon, rinse and repeat. Deuces.
Deuce.